everybody? This is just a freehand video, and it's just about the labor pains that we're going through right now, and I want to a little bit touch on the great falling away. And like I said, it's a freehand. I have nothing prepared, but I do have the verses stored, so I want to get into it. Um, I was just listening to Exodus chapter 32, and I was listening about how the Israelites were worshiping the calf while Moses is on the mountain. And you know that what that obviously represents, people living in the last days, just like in the days of Noah, those giving in marriage, getting drunk, worshiping other idols. So they're doing the same thing again while Moses was gone. And Moses, represents Jesus when he goes off to the far country, which is heaven. And while he's gone, many people are gonna take heed to seducing spirits. They're gonna get impatient. They're not gonna endure endure the trials. And when Jesus comes back, like Moses came back, he got furious with them, and he told them those who want to be on the Lord's side, go on this side, and those who want to be worship Baal and the calf and all that, go on that side. And it was mother against father, father against son, you know, so on and so forth. But what stood out to me was it was specifically the tribe of Levi. The tribe of Levi is the one that was on the Lord's side. And a couple of days earlier this week, I was listening to, I think it was Micah, and how it was describing the tribe of Levi, how Levi had no guile in his mouth. He feared God, he walked with God, he was submission, and he kept his ways blameless, doing the job of a priest. And you go to Second Peter or First or Second Peter, which one of those is describes that we are a royal priesthood through Levi. And Micah says, Levi was, God made a covenant with Levi because he obeyed God. And what I want to say is that in the times we're living in, we got to do what's right. And if we want to be called children of God, we want to be called by God, we have to be like Levi. We have to really come into our priesthood and make sure we're on the right side of God. We don't want to be doing what everybody else is doing. We don't want to be worshiping other idols. And it's coming a day, and God's going to test us. He's going to test us all. And somebody told me this. I met up with another brother earlier this week, and he was explaining that the parable of the wise man who built the house on the rock and the wise man who built his house on sand, the storm still came for both of them. All right, that means we're all gonna be tested, the just and the unjust. The Bible says he's gonna pour out his wrath on. He's gonna test everybody. Okay, it's gonna be the great test. The tribulation is the great test. And so, but it matters. What stands out is what you put your foundation on. What is keeping you solid and grounded? Are you gonna trust in your idols? Are you gonna trust in Baal? Are you gonna trust in your sin? Or are you gonna put your trust in the Lord and not care who else is looking and who else and how long Jesus is, taking? No, we gotta be focused on Jesus. And too many people are falling away, and it's gonna be even greater falling away because I like this verse somebody else pointed out. Jeremiah 12 was talking about, how God was talking to Jeremiah. If you can't run with the footmen, you're tired now. How can you run with the horsemen? Okay, if you're stressing about life and stuff is going on in the time of peace, how much more in the time of tribulation? So that shows you there that the great falling away is going to be very massive when tribulation comes, because we got lukewarm Christians, we got fake Christians. Um, we're not enduring temptation, we're not enduring sufferings, we're not willing to be persecuted, we're not willing to be. We're being ashamed of Christ, okay? And if that's gonna happen now, when it's time, America does not experiencing what these foreign countries are experiencing, and we haven't hit the tribulation yet. like crazy. And so if you can't stand up for Jesus and endure trials right now, how you're not gonna make it in a tribulation. And a lot of you people, maybe some of you people believe in the pre-trib rapture. Obviously, I mean, I'm speaking about tribulation. You know, I don't believe in the pre-trib. I believe that we're gonna have to go through it. All right. And if you guys want me to make a separate video on that, I can. Just comment. But I just want to talk about these labor pains that we're living in. And you know, I know a lot of you people heard about news today about people committing suicide, and you know, enough people made a video about that. And my stance is, you know, if you commit suicide, you're not gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven. That's just forfeiting the race. We can't forfeit the race. All right. So if you forfeit the race, you're not gonna end up where Christ is. So put those two together. And so, what I just want to say, just please, guys, endure. You know, pray to God just to help you endure this race, help you to just keep your mind focused on Christ, and really make sure you live in the priesthood that God calls you to do, to win souls and to continue to offer daily sacrifices of righteousness towards Him, and obedience. Most important, obedience to God's word, not caring who, what everybody else says. So, just want to give y'all that word. You know, it came from Exodus 32, came from the Micah, and First or Second Peter. Just go on a freehand. It's a freehand video. So, continue to pray for me, guys, and I'm praying for you guys as well, all my subscribers and all people I'm subscribed to. So, God bless you guys, and endure.